Good morning, I'm Angelo Castro III.
I'm Angela, and we are the Castros.
Happy Thursday!
Thursday.
Pag may edad, medyong slow ang processing speed ko. Plastic. Umaga, plastic na natin dito.
Bakit?
Uy,
Ano na naman nakita?
good morning sa lahat ng viewers pala
Yes.
natin. And then thank you for joining us again, yung mga the usual suspects natin. No?
Oo, marami tayong mga pag-uusapan ulit today.
Hindi porket
na nasa
Thursday.
loob ng countdown natin.
Hindi porket Thursday, wala nang kwento. Ay, just
Oo.
ang
Especially
dami kwento
yung
pa rin.
pagpapalit na ng natin, weather season
Yes.
ngayon. Diba? Tag-ulan na,
It's
officially.
official.
Oo,
it's official.
Tapos ano pa, mga politics, ano
Mayor,
pa? Mayor Gos,
update.
update.
And we also have yung unfortunate incident sa Ayala, yung shooting
Yes,
incident.
oo. Marami tayong pag-uusapan today. And ang ating mga viewers ay tulad ng ating nakagawian, pwede sila mag-comment doon sa ating Facebook page o YouTube channel.
Huwag lang mag-away-away.
Oo. Para dun sa kanilang, ako baga, hula, no? Kung ano ba yung makakasamang mga balita sa aming countdown for today.
Hey, we're serving you news in a countdown.
All that before your second cup of coffee. This is Brunch.
We begin our countdown with history in volleyball. Alas Pilipinas caps off their ABC Challenge Cup run with a historic bronze. Alas secured their podium finish after reasserting their mastery over Australia. This marks the country's first medal in the ABC sanctioned tournament. The Philippine National Volleyball Federation says players and coaches will be rewarded. They will receive 200,000 pesos each through the Philippine Sports Commission.
So we went in this game not expecting anything. We went in this tournament not expecting anything, and now we're going home with a medal. And it's been years, decades since the last medal, so sobrang thankful lang talaga kami. And we're really hopeful, we're really looking forward to more preparations for the upcoming tournament.
Congratulations.
Again, congratulations sa Alas Pilipinas for bronze.
First medal ulit natin to for
Sa
after
ABC.
several decades sa ABC.
Sa ABC to, sa ABC.
Years pala. Tapos, tinitingnan ko kanina, ano ba, what's next for them after this, ano? So I was checking, pupunta pala sila ng, tawag dito, punta sila ng South Korea for another, pero at this time around, exhibition game.
Ang maganda dito, the longer they play together and stay together. Whether, I think, their Brazilian coach ba ang coach nila ngayon? Yeah, most likely, no. The more they will have, they will gel. Mas maganda yung teamwork nila. And then sa future international competitions, parang yung mga qualifiers for the Olympics or yung FIVB ba ako tinatawag?
FIVB.
Tumaas ang world ranking natin. Yan ang goal
Yun
natin.
ang goal, di ba? So, nakita naman natin, with more time, dedication, and of course, resources, kaya naman na talagang ipanalo ang Pilipinas.
Hindi lang tayo pang-basketball, boxing at chess. May volleyball pa tayo. Ayan.
Alright. From volleyball, let's move to PBA. The battle for the finals slot is not yet over after Meralco Bulls forced a Game 7 in the Philippine Cup semis. Meralco spoiled Barangay Ginebra's trip to the finals in Game 6 yesterday, 86-81. Bong Quinto led Meralco with 23 points, while Alain Maliksi propelled Meralco to victory with 12 points in the last period of the game. Catch the sudden death showdown between Meralco and Gin Kings on Friday, 7:30 p.m. at the FPJ Arena in San Jose City, Batangas. You can also watch Game 7 on RPTV and PBA Rush on Signal TV and on Pilipinas Live app. Init din tong laban na to ng PBA.
Siyempre, tayo, go Meralco. Wala lang, just saying. Sana naman manalo sila, di ba?
Ako doon ako lagi sa mga mananalo. Yun ang kakampihan ko.
Nanalo na Meralco, di Meralco nga tayo.
Okay, sige. Let's continue with our countdown.
Heating up on our 9th spot, at least 6 people have been confirmed dead due to Typhoon Aghon. According to the NDRRMC, 5 of whom are from the Calabarzon region. Some reports state that the death toll is now at 7. Meanwhile, 8 people have been reported injured, but only 1 has been validated. Over 16,400 families amounting to around 51,000 persons have been affected. Some 14,800 individuals are still staying at evacuation centers. Aghon's damage to agriculture has now reached 21.7 million pesos.
Malaki-laki din yan.
Oh,
And that's counting.
Habang tumatagal nga yung mga numbers na pumapasok, 'di ba? Parang it's shocking kasi hindi mo natin ma-expect yung first typhoon of the season na ganito.
Of the year.
'Di ba? Paulit-ulit natin sabi, we were prepared naman. We were warned, everybody was prepared. But yung nagulat tayo lahat pag gising natin lahat, ang dami na nagpo-post. Grabe pala yung actual effect on the ground.
Sa may Quezon and to the effect na yung Lucena has declared state of calamity.
Correct.
We all know naman when somebody declared state of calamity sa isang area, this will give them faster access sa pondo nila para mabigyan ng tulong yung residente.
Kasi under yung mga calamity fund, ang initial na ina-address sila usually is electricity, communication, water, and food. And then kung may damage man lang sa mga bahay, usually may assistance ang DPWH na to help facilitate na faster release and integration ng mga tao na sa evacuation centers back to their homes para life will go on for them.
Exactly. So a lot of people were asking yesterday, umalis na si Typhoon Aghon.
Yes,
yesterday ng afternoon. Pero bakit may mga malakas na pag-ulan pa rin kaninang madaling araw? Dahil yan po ang ating next sa ating countdown. No more cruel summer. Coming at the 8th spot is the rainy season. Bring your umbrellas and raincoat because Pag-asa officially declared the start of the rainy season yesterday. Pag-asa said the recent scattered rain showers, frequent thunderstorm, Typhoon Aghon, and Habagat marked the end of the scorching dry season. The Weather Bureau also noted that above normal rainfall conditions will most likely happen towards the end of the year because of La Nina. They also gave a heads up to the public that rains might last for several days or weeks. So, mga paghahanda na ginagawa natin because
so consistently nga sinasabi nila na August, September, October
until November,
yung last quarter of the year, doon mararamdaman ang full effect or yung starting effects ng La Nina. So in the meantime, yung naramdaman natin kay Aghon, normal bagyo pala yun, no? Anyway, to get more information about the weather, we have Pag-asa weather forecaster Veronica Torres on the line.
Good morning, Veronica. Thanks for joining us again.
Good morning din po sa inyo, pati na rin sa ating mga taga-subaybay sa One News.
Veronica, with the official start of the rainy season sa ating bansa ngayon, wala na bang lugar ang makakaranas ng danger level heat index?
Sa ngayon, tayo ay nasa rainy season na, pero check natin sa ating monitoring kung meron pa tayong nasa danger na heat index. So, currently, although nasa rainy season na nga tayo, meron pa rin tayo mga nafo-forecast na nasa danger level. So,
which areas are these?
So, although medyo marami dito sa may northern Luzon area, kasi yung pag-compute natin ng heat index may kasamang humidity. So, possible na dahil nagiging maulan, nagkakaroon din ng humidity. So, nakaka-apekto kasi ito sa pagtaas. So, kailangan pa din nating i-check din muna yung mga result, i-correlate din natin sa maximum temperature po. Pero, I think by June, posible ng mas maging malamig na nga po yung mararamdaman natin kung mas puro pag-ulan po yung mararamdaman natin.
Yes, Veronica, for context lang, ano ba ang historical data natin regarding ano ang average temperature natin pagdating ng rainy season natin?
Sa Metro Manila ngayon, yung nakikita nga natin na temperature range ay nasa may 26 to 32 degrees Celsius po ngayong araw. So, pwede umabot 26 to 33, mga ganun po.
So, yun ang standard pag tag-ulan na?
Pag ngayong tag-ulan, titingnan pa rin po natin sa ating rainfall normals po.
Okay.
Okay, the last time na nag-guest po ang mga taga-Pag-asa po dito sa amin at pinag-usapan nga yung heat index, tapos yung possible 60% daw po ng La Nina this coming year. Kamusta na po yun? Ilang porsyento ba? Sure na po ba talaga na bigger chances of La Nina? Could you explain to the public again dito po sa aming programa, ano po ba itong La Nina? And bukod po nga dito sa heavy rainfall, ano pa po ang maaari natin na ma-expect this rainy season?
Ngayon, etong La Nina, may 69% chance na mag-transition na tayo to La Nina this July, August, September season. And then kapag La Nina season, yung usual na nangyayari ay mas mataas sa normal rainfall natin, yung mararamdaman nating mga pag-ulan. So,
Right.
possible mas mataas.
Okay. Alright, so ilang po bang typhoons ngayon officially ang ating may expect this year?
Usually, pwedeng 19 to 21 yung pwedeng pumasok or mabuo sa loob ng ating Philippine Area of Responsibility. Nagkaroon na tayo ng isa ngayong Mayo, and this June, pwede isa hanggang 2 bagyo yung mabuo or pumasok sa ating PAR.
Yung mga susunod po bang mga bagyo na aasahan natin, can we expect also na mas matitindi din sila because of dahil sa nagdaang El Nino? Can you explain that to us po?
So, yung mga bagyo na papasok or mabubuo sa atin, hanggat hindi pa kasi sila nabubuo, hindi pa natin madidetermine kung gaano
Right.
sila kalakas. Pero kapag La Nina season naman, ang usual na nangyayari, mas maraming bagyo, pero mas mababa yung lakas niya. Although, titingnan pa rin po natin yung mga progression.
Mas marami pero mas mababa yung lakas.
Yes.
Opo.
Yes, Veronica, may tips ka ba or may mga reminders ka sa atin mga kababayan now that we are entering, no?
Officially entered.
La Nina. La Nina na ba, Veronica? Ano po ang official stance ngayon ng Pag-asa?
Kagaya po ng nabanggit natin, ang transition to La Nina is around July.
Okay.
July. And then, 69% chance. Tapos, kung ngayon, dahil rainy season na po tayo, lagi pa rin po tayo magdala ng payong para makaiwas sa mga pag-ulan or mga biglaang pag-ulan. And also, lagi rin tayong tumutok sa update ng ating mga Regional Services Division tungkol sa kung may mga rainfall advisory, thunderstorm advisory o kaya heavy rainfall warning. Kung may mga heavy rainfall warning na tayo o tuloy-tuloy yung pag-ulan natin, makipag-ugnayan din sa DRR kung kailangan na ba mag-evacuate, lalo na kung nakatira tayo sa flood-prone at landslide-prone area.
Alright, with that, maraming salamat Pag-asa weather forecaster Veronica Torres.
Salamat po.
So, 69% chance pa rin ang La Nina. So, hindi pa, well, it's high chance.
Actually, yesterday nakita ko na, talking to...
Although transition phase tayo, pero yung chance daw for La Nina, 69%.
Right. No? And talking about typhoons here, coming here in our country for this year, nakita ko yung mga iba't ibang mga names, naglabas na yung Pag-asa.
May list na ng names.
May list na, nakalimutan ko na, pero may Hener, merong iba-ibang mga pangalan.
Actually, nung release nila yung name ng Aghon, ang daming natakot sa social media. Parang kasi it sounds like alam mo yung mga king sa mga mythology, di ba? Yung mga panahon nila, King Leonidas na parang Spartan or Greek, di ba?
Dito papasok yung mga local government units sa kanilang mga lugar na para maiwasan na yung mga landslide. Kasi 'di ba, yearly nagre-report tayo ng mga na landslide na lugar, ganyan. No? Alam naman natin that there will be more rains
speaking
this
of
year.
landslide,
Dapat i-check na nila yung mga areas kung yung mga prone to landslide para mapaalis na kung meron mga residente nakatira doon. Yes.
Speaking of
Yes. Oh,
speaking of landslide
Let me finish kasi. Go. Wala ako sa train of thought ko. Go na, go.
Anyway, dapat kasi hindi na i-check yan dahil meron ng hazard map na rinelease panahon pa ni Pangulong Aquino.
Exactly.
There's a hazard map that has identified certain hazards that are prone to happen during tag-ulan, tag-init, di ba? Like for example, yung nangyari sa unfortunate incident sa Compostela Valley.
Yes.
Matagal na nakamark sa hazard map yan as a landslide-prone area and yet ang dami pa rin taong nakatira doon. So,
kaya nga sabi ko, pumasok na ngayon dapat ang LGU.
And to enforce,
this is identified, pero i-enforce yun na.
And make sure walang nakatirang mga tao along these areas. Kasi ang problema, election season eh.
Exactly.
Alam mo naman tuwing election season, dumadami mga tao sa mga area kasi nagre-recruit, di ba, ng kaugalian ng mga dating politiko, they would recruit people to stay in their areas. They would allow them to stay sa mga riverbank sides, di ba, mga dangerous areas.
Pero at the end of the day, di ba, ano ba mas gusto natin? To save lives, di ba?
Save lives, no question about
or
it.
Save ourselves, di ba? Pero yun
kayong
nga,
mga politiko, save lives o to win an election? Ano ba
diba?
gusto nyo?
Ito nga sinasabi ko, 'di ba? Pag dating sa paghahanda, especially ngayon tag-ulan, ano ba yung kasabihan na 'yon? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Okay, coming up. Comelec eyes to ban the use of artificial intelligence in election campaigns.
And the Senate already has leads on Bamban Mayor Alice Go's mother. Was it a real person or just a figment of her imagination?
Ang nakatawa dun. We are just getting started. More of our top 10 news when Brunch returns. Keep it here on One News. Good morning. You're still watching Brunch here on One News. It's a Thursday today.
Yes, one more day. Friday na, tas weekend na. Dami na excite sa weekend. No? Pero kalma lang tayo, ha? Dahil,
After weekend, Monday ulit.
Oo, hindi. Kasi kaya ko lang sinabi kalma dahil madaming
Yes.
madaming bad news yung nabalitaan natin yung sa Ayala. O, di ba? A tragic story of road rage.
Mamaya pag-usapan natin yan. Batiin mo muna yung mga
Anyway,
kababayan natin.
yes, good morning kanila Gary Field, Sam Pokemon Go, kay Vlad, lahat ng mga viewers natin.
Si Alex Fuentes.
So, Alex Fuentes.
Always watching.
Migs Ebron, yun, tuloy-tuloy lang.
Si Jamie Barcelano. And of course, si Ralph Domingo.
This
Sa
is
Facebook yan,
Mga YouTube, you can also watch in YouTube if you're on
course,
the
on
go.
TV,
O
diba?
NTV sa Signal Cable. Ayun.
Alright, let's continue with our countdown. Going straight to our seventh spot, the Toll Regulatory Board approves higher toll rates along NLEX effective June 4, 2024. Class 1 or regular cars and SUVs traveling anywhere within the open system will pay an additional 5 pesos, additional 14 pesos for Class 2 or buses and small trucks, and 17 pesos more for Class 3 or large vehicles. Those traveling end-to-end between NCR and Mabalacat will pay an additional 27, 68, and 81 pesos for Classes 1, 2, and 3 respectively. The TRB says this is part of the approved second and final tranche of NLEX toll rate adjustments.
Okay, balita kung sa SCTX.
Oh, if you would compare kasi
end-to-end.
yung NLEX versus SLEX, parang mas maganda yung daan papunta ng NLEX.
No, NLEX kasi has wider and longer roads. As you also have the SCTX and the SLEX. SLEX ba ang tawag doon? Yung Central Luzon Expressway Link. So medyo...
Bakit? Ba't mo ko tinatanong? Ikaw yung nagda-drive, di ba, pag umalis tayo?
Kahapon ka pa.
Passenger lang naman ako.
No to bullying.
Bakit?
Husbands unite.
Grabe siya. Pero going back to sa pinag-uusapan natin, sinasabi nga nila, bakit may mga pagtaas ngayon ng mga toll fees, especially dyan sa NLEX? Because nung 2018 until 2020, they have invested for signages, etc. And ito na yung
actually
paniningil.
Nakailan delay na rin yung ng toll fees pag-angat.
Kasi nung
if you remember nung pandemic, 'di ba, they kept it at a minimum dahil madaming nag-request si Pangulong Duterte at that time. So ngayon daw
because yung mga frontliners,
actually
yung mga
even with this increase, it's not even enough yet to maintain yung mga roads. Pero ang promise kasi nila, incremental ang gagawin nila. In tranches. In tranches. So for now, yung mga in-announce natin kanina at nakita niyo sa screens natin, ganoon ang pagtaas natin.
Okay. Next.
No problem.
Next na!
Okay, next. Disturbing news at the sixth spot. The Commission on Human Rights, or CHR, expressed grave concerns about the rise of incest rape involving minors. CHR raised this concern in light of the 9 recent cases of rape of minors with their family members or relatives accused as the perpetrator. Based on the latest data of the Department of Social Welfare and Development from 2011 to 2016, nearly a third of sexual violence victims were abused by their family members. This number, however, may be not accurate because of the difficulty of estimating the statistics of incest rape. Studies suggest that incest rape victims don't report their cases due to fears of reprisal. Victims of sexual abuse can report cases to the CHR through the following contact details shown at your screen.
Oo, tumataas talaga yan. At saka yung...
Okay.
Yeah, yung sinasabi nga nila na yung mga rape victims via incest ay face more difficulty because nahihirapan silang i-report ito dahil within the family members, yung sinasabi nilang kahihiyan,
yes.
Diba usually gano'n, or minsan yung mga, especially mostly yung mga mothers pa nila, yung hindi naniniwala sa kanila. Kaya tama yun baka nga hindi pa updated.
Actually kasi the data also is very vague because it also apparently, there was a time bago lininis yung listahan, there was a time na they also counted indirect rape na tinatawag. In other words, yung mga binibenta kanilang anak via online. Diba? That's why in our recent reports, we've tied up with several countries.
Cybercrimes, diba?
Their own parents.
They involve yung mga anak nila sa pornographic activities and they sell it online.
And what is sad pa dito is if you interview or you listen to the interviews of mga bata na na-rescue, apparently they think na walang mali ginawa magulang nila.
Or parang they're helping their family by doing it.
Yes.
Kasi nga they're
so sometimes
giving money.
Hindi na
their source of income.
the cases don't prosper because walang actual complainant except the state versus the actual parents.
Exactly.
Pero walang gusto tumistigo. So yung mga instances na ganun.
Tsaka yung sinasabi nila, yung hindi din daw enough yung law enforcement natin, yung resources ng law enforcement natin to enforce nga such laws. And yun nga, tumataas yung cases, pero hindi lahat nare-report. Hindi lahat kasi nagsusumbong.
Oh, aside from the CHR, you can also go to the help desk ng women and children.
Yes,
Violence against women and children. Every precinct, every other precinct meron yun. May desk, may help desk yun.
Kaya yun nga ang ginagawa nila na campaign awareness din eh. Yung maalis yung stigma din. Isa rin yan sa factors kasi din na kaya hindi natin na-update din yung data because nga hindi sila nagsasabi dahil baka akala nila or akala talaga nila may stigma. 'Di ba na oy rape victim 'yan, 'di ba?
Dapat yung mga na-abuse, huwag sila matakot. Yung mga sira-ulo, yung mga gumagawa ng mga ganyan.
Alright.
Kapit ng ulo.
Totoo. But let's move forward. Diba? Let's move on to our next topic for today. Entering our top 5 is the latest in the Makati shooting. The police have arrested a suspect behind the shooting of a 65-year-old family driver yesterday. The victim's family also revealed that they asked him to retire already prior to the shooting. Brian Castillo with the report.
Wearing a mask and a jacket to cover his head, the suspect and the shooting of a driver in Makati City faced the media at Camp Crame. The victim, family driver Aniceto Mateo Jr., was 65 years old. The suspect was apprehended at his house in Pasig after authorities traced and backtracked the CCTV footage. He was found with the vehicle that was driven during the incident, as well as a registered firearm. The bullet casings recovered from the crime scene matched the said firearm. Additionally, the suspect tested positive for gunpowder nitrate during a paraffin test. The victim's companion also identified the suspect. Police are now verifying if the suspect's firearm had been used in other unsolved cases.
As of now, the investigation is continuing, but for sure, he will be indicted or kakasuhan siya for murder in that shooting incident yesterday, 2:30 p.m. No? And in some other cases, if these firearms had been used in different unsolved cases in the past, malalaman natin yan as these firearms will be subjected to ballistics examination.
CCTV footage showed victim Mateo's vehicle and the suspect's car passing the entrance of the Ayala Tunnel. Mateo's vehicle proceeded through the tunnel, while the suspect's car passed above the Ayala area. According to Mateo's companion, the shooting occurred before the vehicle split. The bullet then hit Mateo's neck.
She's telling that merong gitgitan sa kalsada. So that shows yung motive. Mabilisan lang yun. Nandun lang yun. They started the road rage according to yung yaya is upon exit dun sa going to EDS Kalayaan coming from BGC going to the tunnel of EDSA southbound.
Mateo had only been on the job as family driver for 5 months. Before the incident, his family said they already asked him to retire given his age. Now, they are still trying to understand why he lost his life this way.
Simula sanggol pa ako, wala pa akong hanggang ngayon wala pong kaaway ang papa ko. Wala pa akong kaaway yan.
For News 5, Brian Castillo. We are One News.
That's scary. You know, we were talking kanina, it's what's so scary about this incident was nangyari ang gitgitan from BGC as they were going down bago maghiwalay. That's when the shooting occurred. Pero based sa the testimony from the witness, which is the yaya of the kid,
Yes.
wala magbusinahan daw, nagitgitan, pero wala daw nagbabaan ng windows.
Wala.
Nagmurahan, wala nag-stick ng finger out, which usually is the common road rage, yung mitsa, yung pinagsisimulan. Ito, wala eh. The Mercedes-Benz na black simply honked his horn daw a couple of times, tapos humiwalay na yung driver ng Innova to the tunnel side, left side, yung Benz was going to the right side. Bago
we were
nag-split,
checking at the
doon
CCTV,
nagpaputok. And apparently, the bullet could also have hit the kid daw. May possibility. Kasi it hit the back part of the neck eh.
Pero okay naman yung kid.
No, the kid's okay. It could have.
It could have.
It could have also, Pero back part ng neck. So the driver daw, nung tinamaan, steered his vehicle to the right side of the tunnel. Kasi kung hindi, ang dami pang mababangga niya at possible ba tumaob. So he was...
Tapos, buti na lang may rider doon na nahinga nila ng tulong.
So, parang linabas daw ng maid yung hand niya, sumusenyas ng help, and then the rider came to them already.
Akala ko nga nung una, when we were watching yung CCTV footage, akala ko yung tama ng baril doon sa front side, 'di ba? Sa passenger side sa unahan.
Driver side, sa driver
Oo.
side, no?
Pero yung pala doon siya sa may likod.
Right
Kaya
side,
nga,
right
yung-
side rear window.
Yes.
Which is where the maid and the kid was sitting.
Yes.
Oo.
Alam mo, traumatizing din to sa bata, pero apparently sabi nila okay lang naman daw yung kid, pero still kailangan niya ng 'di ba? Ng psychosocial
Yes.
debriefing.
Yung ang ano pa dito is the guy in the bench could have just let the Innova go daw. Kasi palampas na yung Innova eh.
Yeah.
Tapos hinabol pa niya with one fatal shot. And then they recovered one slug sa street na. That means nag-through daw sa driver yung
Grabe.
yung bullet. Pero dapat pinalampas na niya kasi nagkahiwalay na eh. Pahiwalay na sila nun eh. Di ba?
Payabangan,
Yun
kita
ang
mo na.
problema
Tapos,
pag-
di ba we were watching the news also yesterday when they were looking for the car. Nahanap nila ito, na-arrest nga nila
Yes,
itong
yung the
si
black
suspect, si
Mercedes-Benz.
Gerard Yu. Apparently, pinalitan na niya yung plaka.
He changed his plates.
Oo, nung kanyang kotse. Tapos pagbukas sila ng kotse ng mga pulis, nandoon yung plate na
Yeah.
usually yung kanyang gamit during the incident.
Kaya nga aggravating circumstances to sa magiging kaso niya
Murder,
na possible murder because he had intent to run, he had intent to flee or to even cover the fact na siya yun by changing the plates. And why does he have a second plate? Diba? He has two plates eh. Meron siya yung plate niya sa labas, meron siyang plate sa loob ng trunk.
Oo. Naku.
Ay nako, yan ang napapala mo pag puro init ng ulo. Kalma lang mga kapatid.
Kumalma ka na.
Yes. Okay, coming in at top 4. COMELEC eyes to ban the use of artificial intelligence for next year's elections. COMELEC Chairman George Garcia says there's a growing concern on the use of AI. These include the creation of deepfakes that targeted no less than President Marcos and other personalities. Garcia warns that these materials may sow deceit and misinformation among voters. The poll body's Bank is set to tackle the proposal to ban AI in election campaigns next week.
Maganda po mapag-isipan na kung dapat ipagbawal ang paggamit ng AI at deepfakes sapagkat madami pong nalilito, madaming misrepresentation, madaming hindi po makatotohanan na nangyayari kapag ginagamit po yan. Dapat po, pagkakampanya, ikaw mismo ang nakikita ng sambayanan. Ikaw mismo ang nanliligaw sa kanila.
Let's talk more about that plan of the COMELEC.
We have with us on the line Chairman George Garcia live. Magandang umaga, Chairman. Ang first question, Rex Laudianco. Okay. Spokesperson Rex Laudianco is joining us on the line. Spokes, good morning.
Magandang umaga po, Sir Diego, Ma'am Angela, at sa lahat po ng taga-subaybay ng Brunch.
Okay.
Good morning po.
Yung stance po ng COMELEC spokes is that you have planned to ban the use of AI in election campaigns. Now, in the absence of a law, how do you plan to do this? Ano ang exactly what can COMELEC do within its power to regulate at least the use of AI in this coming elections?
Tama po kayo, the proper term po kasi is to regulate po talaga. No? Not necessarily ban dahil hindi naman po lahat ng aspeto ng AI at deepfake ay
Yes.
masama. Ito pong hindi magandang paggamit, malisyosong paggamit ng AI at deepfake po ang balak namin pagbawal and the rest po i-regulate para saan? I-level po natin ang playing field pagdating sa kampanya. Yan naman po ang thrust ng lahat po ng rules and regulations ng COMELEC. Now, tama po kayo, wala po talagang specific na batas na gumagabay at nagdito tungkol sa AI at deepfake. But malawak po ang rule-making power ng COMELEC under the Constitution, under the Omnibus Election Code, and under other laws. Kasi nga po, yung pong intensyon ng ating batas, i-level, ayusin ang ating pangangampanya, at siguraduhin pong pinakamahalaga, hindi magugulo ang ating halalan, hindi malilito ang ating mga kababayan.
Yes, spokes, in order to regulate AI, which is primarily used sa social media, you're going to need also a law that will regulate the use of social media. Ngayon, ano ang plan ng COMELEC with regarding to regulating social media, which is very tricky because sometimes you could pass off a simple advertisement as a simple personal post.
Meron po kaming 3 kabahagi na alam namin pong siya magiging susi sa laban po na to, no? Una po ang aming partnership sa Facebook or Meta, sa Google, sa X at sa ating Alphabet. Kasi kahit sila man po dun sa mga forum na nagsama-sama po kami, sila po ay nababahala rin sa paggamit ng AI. And in fact, trust na po nila ngayon ay gumawa ng teknolohiya. At I think meron na sila na ma-identify yung mga na-i-upload sa kanila na gumagamit ng deepfakes at nasa-flag na po nila yan. So ang unang laban po namin dito, malaman kung alin at pangalawa, mabilisang pag-take down po ng maling paggamit ng AI at deepfake. Ikalawa pong kasama namin dito ang mga civil service organizations tulad ng NAMFREL, PCRBE, Lendet, Participate, na talaga naman po kahit sila mismo po nagsasabi, sumasama na sila sa pagbabantay at nababahala rin po sila. Sa tulong po nila, mapapabilis ang reporting at makakatuwang din po namin sa voters information. At pinakamahalaga po, yung ikatlo, ang ating mga kababayan po mismo. Ito po yung naging susi sa success ng laban namin sa anti-EPAL at sa kontrabigay or vote buying. Dahil sila po mismo anonymously ang nagre-report, COMELEC po nag-iimbestiga, nag-gather ng ebidensya at kami din po nagsasampa ng kaso para po yung kanilang identity ay hindi na po malaman. Kami na po lahat ang gumagawa niya. So sa pamamagitan po nito, tama kayo, mahirap, pero hindi naman po imposible at hindi rin po kami magpapapigil kahit mahirap pa. Ito basta lang po sa kaayos ng halalan.
Spokes, mas maganda po siguro ma-clarify din po ng COMELEC ngayon sa pamamagitan po ng aming programa kung ano pong klaseng AI ang gusto nyo pong iba during the campaign period. At kasi tulad nga po na nabanggit din natin na hindi naman po lahat ng AI masama. And of course, kasama na po dito yung deepfake.
Opo, tama naman po, inabanggit po ni Chairman Garcia, maliwanag po yung direksyon ng COMELEC. Yung pong malisyosong paggamit ang ipagbabawal namin. Ano po yan? Yung halimbawa po ay gagawa ng istorya, gagawa ng isang ad, gagawa ng picture o ita-transfer mukha, palalabasin na may ginagawang masama o paglabas sa batas o kaya po magpapalabas ng disinformation, malinformation o yung commonly known ng ating mga kababayan, yung fake news, para lalo silang magulo. Ito po yung binabalak ng COMELEC na talaga pong pigilan at kasama rin po namin sa laban nito, lalo na sa pagkaka ang DOST, ang DICT, ang OP, ang PNP at NBI. So mula po dun sa pag-identify, pagsumbong, pag-take down, pag-imbestiga, hanggang sa makakalap po ng mga ebidensya at matuloy sa kaso. Dalawa po ang balak gawin ng COMELEC. Pag talaga pong napatunayan na lumabag dun sa COMELEC resolution, maaari po itong magdulot ng Decree 11 ng Omnibus Election Code o yung panggugulo sa proseso ng halalan, panlilito sa mga botante at paninira sa overall integrity ng ating halalan. Election offense po ito, kasong kriminal, isasampa namin sa Regional Trial Court ang parusa, 1 to 6 years ng pagkakakulong, accessory penalties po ng pagkakatanggal ng karapatang bumoto at yung pinakamabigat, perpetual disqualification to hold public office.
Siyempre po, ang tanong dyan, Spokes, paano po natin ma-identify kung sino po gumawa nitong, let's say for example, meron nga pong deepfake na kumakalat during the campaign season. Kasi I remember before, kunyari, mga campaign materials na mga nasa wall, tapos sasabihin lang ng kandidato, ay hindi naman kami nagkabit yan, yung supporters lang eh. So, how do we do that on, deepfake naman ang issue? At saka, do we also coordinate or are we going to talk to Meta, 'di ba, yung sa YouTube, sa Facebook, sa Twitter or X regarding regulation of use of social media on during the campaign season?
Yes po, yan talaga pong sila yung makakapartner namin. Doon nga po sa mga naunang pulong na inattendan po ni Commissioner Celis, ay meron na pong 11 commitments ang ating mga nabanggit na social media platforms. At kasama po yan yung maling paggamit po ng teknolohiya doon sa kanilang campaign. At ito nga po ang kagandahan na sila po ay private platforms. Pag naglabag ka ng community guidance, kasama yung binubuo po namin at binabalangkas namin na regulasyong ito, ay maaari pong immediate takedown, banning po ng account. At yung accounts po na yan, ay meron pong tao sa likod niyan. Yan ang po pagtutulungan ng mga platforms na yan, kasama ng law enforcement and investigative agencies. Sabihin man natin na yung supporter ang gumawa, yung supporter po yung hahabulin natin. Dahil yun naman pong paglabag sa batas ay hindi lamang lumalapat sa kandidato. And ultimately, alam po natin, pagka po nahuli na at mapapakulong natin yung supporter, ay ituturo na rin niya kung sining nasa likod po ng malisyosong gawain na yan.
Yes, folks, I'd like to clarify this. Pinaplano niyo mga new rules on social media or possible AI regulation. Is this already, ito magagamit na ba ito for this coming midterm elections?
Ito po talagang 2025 midterm elections ang target po, Sir Diego, no? Kaya nga po naglabas po ng kautosan si Chairman Garcia at makikita niyo po sa mga susunod na linggo ay ang pagpupulong na po namin sa mga nabanggit ko magiging katuwang ng COMELEC para nga po pagsama-sama namin balangkasin ang regulation na yan, alin po yung makatotohanan at maling gawin, pati na rin po yung doable or achievable na magagawa dito. Ang importante po dito, may efforts po kami, babayaan ito, mahirap man sa simula, pero hindi imposible at pagtutulong-tulungan po namin ito.
Spox, lastly na lang po, no, taking this opportunity to ask you regarding naman po dun sa issue ng maximum allowable nominees for party list. Kayo po ang dyan po sa komisyon ay may binabalak na mag-allow ng 5 to 10 nominees.
Tama po. Dahil naman po sa ating batas, Republic Act 79-4, ang number po ng isusumite na nominees ay dapat ay 5, hindi bababa po sa 5. Kaya nga po, balak na rin ng COMELEC na atasan po ang lahat na dapat 10. Bakit po? Nakikita po kasi namin na inaabuso po yung Section 18 ng batas na yan kung saan pag na-exhaust o naubos yung nominees ay papalitan at papalitan po nila. Iba yung nakasampa sa amin na nominado pagdating ng kampanya, pero pag nanalo na, iba po yung tumatayo dahil nag-withdraw lahat. In the absence po nung ating hinihiling na amendment po sa Republic Act 7941, nang maban na po yan yung pagpapalitan wholesale, kailangan pong gamitin na ng COMELEC ang rulemaking powers na dagdagan na natin ng 10. Ipatupad natin na hanggat hindi na uubos yung 10 na yan o higit pa, ay hindi pwedeng magpasok pa ng substitute, mag-withdraw man po yung mga nauna.
Ayun, klarong-klaro. Maraming salamat po sa inyong oras. Rex Laudianco, ang spokesperson po ng COMELEC.
Maraming salamat po, mabuhay, God bless po.
Ayan, at least madami tayong naklaro regarding this. Pero magandang idea yung deepfake mismo. I-identify. Doon muna tayo magsimula. Pwede, di ba?
Oo, yan. Kasi dapat nga naman ng mga mismong kandidato ang lumalabas doon sa mga videos at nag-reach out sa kanilang
Kasi yung mga deepfake ngayon, isipin mo, ang daming mga celebrity endorsers that are endorsing supposed yung mga products, health products, na hindi pala sila.
Hindi naman sila.
Could you imagine kung...
Ako, biktima ako nun, di ba?
Yeah. Mangpaulan ka ng mga endorsement from certain personalities on a candidate sa election. In social media, wala naman limit yan as of now, no? So, pag lumabas yan, baka masway yung voting preferences ng mga voters natin days leading up to the election.
Pero nakalimutan ko tanong nga kay spokesperson Rex Laudianco kanina parang ito ba yung magiging logistical nightmare para sa COMELEC?
Well,
sa lawak ng scope nitong
Unang-unang inisip natin, we were talking about it, they don't have the infrastructure to monitor. But based on what spokesperson said, they're coordinating with necessary agencies like kasi may PNP anti-cybercrime.
May DICT
May DICT ka pa. So, inter-agency coordination to during
Yun na
election.
lang.
Kaya naman nila i-monitor yan.
Alright, let's move on with our next topic for today. Moving over to our top 3, President Marcos denies any involvement in the recent Senate leadership shakeup. Marcos says it was the Senate as a whole that decided to have a new Senate president. Senator Chis Escudero now holds the top post in the upper chamber, replacing Senator Mig Zubiri. When asked about Zubiri's statement that he resigned due to failure to follow instructions from the powers that be, Marcos says he was not sure what Zubiri meant as they were not able to talk about it. Alam niya, pero hindi naman daw niya alam kung ano yung sinasabi ni Zubiri na powers that
You have to rephrase the question. Okay, understand, malamang si President Marcos hindi nga siya yung nag-ano, but did he have a preference na nasabi niya by in jest sa mga nakakausap niya, and then the other people, took it as ayaw na niya na kay SP Migs.
ayan na yung mga...
No, but I'm just saying, put it into context, because former Senate President Mig Zubiri was a Senate President. Who are the other officials
Who else? The powers
that are above him? Hindi, laterally, same sila almost ni Speaker Romualdez, di ba? So, they're equal. So, meron after him, we have the Executive Secretary, Vice President, and President. Sino doon?
At saka wala nga amin dyan kasi alam naman natin
just have to
separate branches of government supposedly.
Yeah, in aid of legislation.
Tignan na lang natin pagdating ng pagbalik nila, 'di ba, ng session nila by July sa SONA. Kung ano na yung magiging desisyon itong Magic 7.
Yan ang aabangan natin, yung Magic 7. Will they join the minority? with possibility na si Senator Joel Villanueva will lead the minority, or will they be a opposition, yung 7? The 2 will remain a minority, Senator Coco at Senator Risa. Pero usually pag opposition and minority, one in the same yan yung voting patterns sila sa legislation.
Ano bang mas gugustuhin? Kasi sabi nga ni Senator Joel Villanueva, papag-iisipan niya during the break, no? Kung kasi meron ding ino-offer sa kanya na chairmanship.
Pero
committee
if you hear the statements of like Senator JV Ejercito and Nancy, Senator,
mas inclined sila going independent,
to minority,
no?
to the minority.
Yan abangan natin.
And it's fiscalizing becomes better daw because may balance of power. Hindi na yung para mga naunang, like the last admin na the majority, talagang ang layo ng difference sa minority in terms of numbers, di ba?
Abangan nila yan.
Exciting, all the way to SONA.
All the way to SONA. Yan abangan nila. Pero sa atin, abangan din nila yung iba pa nating mga ibibigay na balita.
Don't go away because we're not done yet. May dalawa pa tayo. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're still watching Brunch here on One News. Ano, nahula niyo sa mga top natin? Dalawa na lang. Ano kaya number 1, di ba? Oo. Tsaka good morning sa lahat ng mga viewers natin. Thank you for joining us on a Thursday morning.
Si Gary Field, nagbabalik siya.
Morning, Gary Field. Yesterday, parang wala ata si Gary Field. Hindi ko nakita si Gary Field. Absent. Sige. Let's move on to the next one. President Bongbong Marcos is now in Singapore for a speaking engagement. Marcos is set to deliver a keynote speech in Shangri-La Dialogue, or Asia's premier defense summit. He is expected to tackle security concerns as well as the use of artificial intelligence and climate change. The president will also meet Singapore's new Prime Minister, Lawrence Wong, on the sidelines of the event. Defense and Foreign Secretaries Gibo Chodoro and Enrique Manalo are also set to talk to their counterparts.
Ay, tapos ka na ba?
Medyo nakatingin ako kanina pa.
Pwede ba ka nakausap?
Takot ako sa'yo, puputok ko ugat mo eh. Kala ko bad mood ka dahil nadala ka sa mga balita natin.
Kanina kasi dapat kakausapin natin si Julie Baez, ang
Yes,
ating
about the Singapore trip.
Mojo, diba? Mobile journalist
Correct.
natin dahil nasa Singapore na siya para nga i-cover naman yung pagpunta nga dyan ni PBBM. Pero hindi natin siya makausap ngayon. I think ongoing na eh. Yung mga gantong oras kasi natin yung mga ongoing na mga programa. Pero yun nga, alam mo naman natin, ang relationship natin with Singapore ay more on trade and investment, people-to-people ties. So, yan yung mga usually mga napag-uusapan. Pero, yun nga, I was wondering, sabi, ang ibabanggitin ba ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos on the sideline, yung issue natin ng West Philippine Sea.
Oo.
Usually, yun naman ang laging pinag-uusapan dyan kung babanggitin niya yun, di ba? Kasi Defense Summit to eh.
Oo, at saka although walang military might ang Singapore, ang leverage nila sa community is they use economic leverage mostly against other countries that try to influence their decision making sa region, sa Indo-Pacific region. Kasi I think ang weakness ng Singapore is in manufacturing some of the certain goods like staples. Kaya yung very reliant sila on mga certain items from the Philippines na pinapadala natin also. Vice versa also, we send a lot of mga kababayans natin to work in Singapore. Di ba? Daming job opportunities sa Singapore.
Oo, yun nga, yung people-to-people ties. Pero itong magiging keynote speaker nga, itong si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos dyan sa summit na yan, it's going to be the first Filipino who's going to be the keynote speaker there. Kasi usually, ibang mga leader ng bansa. Ito, first ever ang Pilipinas.
Will they name a plant kaya after him?
Oo, kasi the last time...
Pangulong Duterte? Orchid?
P. Duterte, P. Dutz, diba tawag?
Ano pangalan ng plant?
Nakalimutan ko na. Orchid something. Pinuntahan ko pa yun when I was in Singapore.
It was named after former President Rodrigo Duterte. Inaalala ko what name that was. Good morning.
Good morning. All right, sige, let's move forward to our next topic for today. Of course, our top story for today is Bamban Tarlac Mayor Alice Go. Senator Sherwin Gatchalian expressed confidence that he found Go's mother, and he claimed that her mother is not just Go's maid. Here's the report.
Amid the controversy surrounding Bamban Tarlac Mayor Alice Go's background, her lawyer, Stephen David, called her mother to face the public. Recall that Go claimed she never saw her mother, Amelia Leal, a supposedly Filipina maid, to her father, Angelito. David said Leal can help her supposedly daughter by submitting herself to a DNA test.
Kung mahal mo yung anak mo, lumabas ka. Kasi hindi na ganyan yung anak mo, ikaw na makakapagsabi na anak mo yan. Tsaka kung wala na siya, naniniwala naman ako sa siyensya na pwede namang ma-DNA.
Senator Win Gatchalian expressed confidence that he finally found Go's biological mother. Contrary to Go's claims, Gatchalian said her mother is not a certain Amelia Leal. Based on his evidence, Go's mother is someone named Wenyi Li. Documents from the Securities and Exchange Commission stated that Wenyi Li is a Chinese national and the owner of Go's farm.
Based on my investigation and asking around, tsaka yung mga dokumento, personal analysis ko, baka ito yung biological mother niya. She's Chinese citizen. Based on the Bureau of Immigration records. Galing sa Bureau of Immigration, yung yung flight records, Chinese citizen siya. She carries a Chinese passport.
Gatchalian boasted that his evidence became stronger after travel records show that Wenyi and Angelito Go frequently fly to the Philippines together.
In mga family business niya, itong si Wenyi, nandoon lahat eh. No, consistent nandoon si Wenyi. At yung tinignan namin in travel records, yung tatay niya, si Go Jong at si Wenny traveled 170 times in the span of 6 years. So, madalas silang bumabiyahe as a couple. No?
Senators surmise that Go is possibly connected with money laundering. This is after authorities learned that Pogo hubs in Tarlac were constructed with money coming outside the country. With this, Gatchalian requested a Senate executive session with the Anti-Money Laundering Council. In an interview with 1PH sa Totoo Lang, Senator Risa Hontiveros said there will be an executive session about Go on June 5.
Iniimbita namin doon ay yung mga executive agencies, pati yung mga intelligence agencies. Actually, naitakda na po namin petsa ng 5 ng Hunyo. Pina-finalize pa po namin lahat ng mga iimbitahin doon.
For News 5, Camille Samonte, We Are One News.
Now, what I'd like to know is, did she know about this, or she just simply also lied again about yung
By her father, supposedly.
Was she lied to, or did she know about this? Because she...
Ang hirap naman din kasi maniwala sa kanya because of her inconsistencies.
No, but syempre, we have to look at two sides of the coin. She openly in the Senate, under oath, she said that she was willing to take a lie detector test na ito ang sinabi sa kanya. Diba? So, I'm not talking about the link. Definitely may link siya sa Pogo. I'm talking about, did she know about it? Na yun ang mami niya.
Kaya maganda ma-invite nga yung nanay tapos mapa-DNA test. Yung supposedly
kasi sabi ni
yung Amelia, kung she's really existing, at saka itong sinasabi ni Senator Gatchalian na Wenyi.
Si Amelia is the mother of supposedly yung dalawang kapatid niya. Ngayon, kung hindi niya mother si Amelia, sabi rin niya, wala naman siyang kapatid. Hindi niya alam siguro kapatid niya kasi she grew up knowing na...
Pero kasama niya nagta-travel.
Kaya nga. I don't know. Magulo yung ano niya eh.
Magulo talaga, magulo. Tapos, aside dun sa mga inconsistencies niya regarding her family, di ba, yung love child siya, pero hindi naman pala, kapatid niya, hindi daw niya alam yung mga kapatid niya, pero nakakasama naman pala niya traveling. Meron din mga sinasabi dito, like yung Nancy Gamo. Sabi niya, hindi daw niya kilala itong si Nancy Gamo. Pero apparently, itong si Nancy Gamo ay representative ng Zun U1 Technology, na isang Pogo na recently napasara nung March because nga sa merong siyang human trafficking involvement dito. Pag nakita natin, itong si Gamo daw, yung nakalista yung pangalan nito ni Gamo, sa lahat ng mga negosyong nakarehistro din, si Mayor Alice.
Tsaka may-ari ng farm si Lee. Wenyi Lee is may-ari ng farm na mother niya, supposedly biological mother. So kung siya may-ari ng farm and traveled 170 times from China to the Philippines and back and forth, di malamang ilang beses nakasama ni Mayor Alice Guo to. So the question is, anong akala niya about this person? Business partner lang? Or alam ba niya talaga from the start, ito ang biological mom niya? And she was just lying about it. Diba? So, kaya nga sabi ni si Comelec Chairman Garcia also said the importance na lumitaw
ang nanay. So you will take the citizenship.
Yes.
The kid will take, or the child will take the citizenship of the mother.
Especially if Mayor Guo falls under the 1973 Constitution. Kasi yung citizenship is based kung anong year ka born and ano yung Constitution prevailing at that time, anong rules on citizenship. So if 1973, mami ni Mayor Guo is Chinese and daddy, that makes her ineligible to run. Ang problema, sino may access dito kasi na-elect na eh. Solgen na lang ata at this point, di ba?
Mahaba-haba. Masalimuutan, no? Parang,
actually, nahihilo ako.
Parang spider web of lies and
deceit. Teleserye. Magkaka-movie pa kaya? The Alice Guo story. Ayan. Anyway, since it's a Thursday brunch, I'd like to leave you with a quote that may help you in your daily tasks. The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. A quote from H. Jackson Brown. Anong ginawa mo ngayon? Yan ang tutubo bukas. Magtanim ka ng barya, walang tutubong halaman.
Labo.
Yan ang quote ko eh.
Okay, sige.
Alright. Ano to?
Tapos na.
Akala ko meron pa
Tapos na tayo. Extra na tayo.
Okay.
Gising ka na, Diego. 11 o'clock na.
Hindi, yung prompter. President Bongbong Marcos. Hindi. That's it for today's episode of Brunch on Thursday. I'm Angelo Castro III.
I'm Angela Lagunsad Castro.
And,
Join us again tomorrow, di ba?
Sorry, nahilo. Senior moment ako.
Oo. Join us again
Yeah,
tomorrow.
tomorrow,
Don't
Friday.
forget. Oo. We are One News, all sides, all the time.